If you really want to know what makes it go, what takes it high or sends it low down, well, you can work it out if you just learn about the way things work. If you really want to know how it can ride or bump and jump or glide and slide, you ought to take a little look inside the way things work and watch the thingamabob that turns the knob, that makes the jigger jig, that turns the thingamajig, that pulls the trigger, that makes the digger dig. If you really want to know how it can fly without a wing or string to tie with, you find the same simple rules apply with the way things work.
It was a brisk and breezy day on Mammoth Island. The perfect kind of day for hanging out or washing.
That's it, boys! Keep going! Morning, Brenda dear. Lovely day. You all right, Brenda?
Yes, Pelbeam, what do you mean, am I all right? Can't you see me struggling with this washing and that wind?
I'll give you a hand, but I'm taking these two over to Pasture Island.
How typical. When you want some help, they've always got something else to do. Ooh, never mind. This bit of wind's no problem.
Pasture Island sat in the middle of the biggest lake on Mammoth Island. The grass that grew there was the freshest, juiciest pasture anywhere. The mammoths loved it. No one remembered who built the bridge to Pasture Island. The islanders had taken their mammoths to graze there for longer than anyone could remember.
Keep going! That's the way!
Unfortunately, it had been a while since the bridge had been serviced.
Huh? Time we got to move on. Oh no! I'm stranded! Hello! Can anybody hear me? Help! I'm stuck! Get me off of here! Help!
Hearing Pilbeam's shouts and the mammoth's calls, a group soon gathered on the lake shore. Don't worry, Pilbeam! We'll soon rescue you!
I knew you'd have a plan, Dad. You do have a plan, don't you?
Well, actually, Olive, no.
Grown-ups!
Why doesn't he just swim back?
What about the mammoths, Troy? They can't swim.
Easy. He could carry them on his back. Couldn't he?
Cousins! Who needs them? Well, too bad. Pilbeam will have to do his own washing and drying, but I'll miss him. A bit.
Don't worry, Brenda. We'll get him back.
Dad,
Yes, Olive?
this wood from the bridge floats on the water, right? If we tied a lot of pieces of wood together, maybe the whole thing would float. Then someone could float across and rescue Pilbeam. And if we make it big enough, the mammoths could come back with him.
Could work. We'd need bigger pieces of wood than that. Troy, go and fetch my axe, please, and some rope. Lots of rope.
Your axe? Does that mean there's going to be some chopping?
Yes. Quite a bit of chopping, I should think.
Can I do it?
Yes, Troy, you can do it.
Way!
The islanders set to work straight away. As always, I was impressed by their willingness to try out new ideas. Thanks, Troy. Just one more should do it. Make it thinner than the others.
What's that for, Dad?
You'll see. Assuming this thing floats in the first place. Right. Here goes. Hang on, Pilbeam. We'll have you off there in no time. So did I, Olive. What you have made is called a raft. When anything is placed in water, it causes the water to move out of the way and push back at the object. This is called the upthrust. And if the force of the upthrust is the same as the weight of the object, then that object, well, in this case, the raft and Frank, floats.
Nice one, Frank. I thought I was stuck here for good.
Ah, she's a clever girl, my Olive. There's only room for one mammoth at a time, mind. We can come back for the other one. Go on, girl.
There's a good mammoth.
Nothing to worry about.
Just going for a little trip.
Okay, here we go. I think we might need an extra push.
No problem. Oh, yeah. Okay, Frank. Ready to go.
3, 2, 1, burst!
Frank, these logs are supposed to stay on top of the water, right?
That's right. Why? I see what you mean. We're all right, Olive. Don't worry. We'll get back. Amel?
So much for all that upthrust nonsense.
Well, not really, Brenda. You see, when the mammoth and Pilbeam joined Frank on the raft, the weight of them all together was greater than the weight of the water that the raft displaced, which was only a little more than before. The upthrust wasn't strong enough to support them. That's all.
So, if we want the raft to stay afloat when everyone's on board, it has to displace more water.
That's right.
If we built a raft with sides like that walnut shell, that would work.
Now I've heard everything. That raft would be heavier than the first one. It would sink faster than you could blink. Your common sense has sunk without trace, young lady.
Actually, Brenda, the sides around the raft, which some people would call the hull of the boat, would allow it to displace more water. This would produce enough upthrust to support the weight of the people and mammoths on board.
Troy, we're going to build another raft. We'll need some more wood.
Huh? That means more chopping, right?
Which means a lot more planting to replace what you cut down.
Excellent.
A lot more chopping later.
Good to see you, lad.
Let's get a mammoth on board. Then we'll see if this one works any better than the last one. Okay, Troy, push.
It works!
Yes, but why is it going round in circles?
What? Troy's panting harder than Dad. Dad! Troy! Swap sides!
Okay.
Excuse me. Sorry.
No, they're going round in another circle. You've got to swap sides again and keep swapping sides.
At last.
I don't feel very well.
There's got to be a better way of doing this.
Little did Olive know, but inspiration was on its way.
My sheet!
That must have blown all the way from Brenda's garden.
The wind's very good at blowing or pushing things along.
Hey, if we could get the wind to push the boat... Troy!
Yes?
We need some more wood.
Oh.
My lovely clean sheets!
The sheet caught the wind and pushed the boat across the lake. It was being used as a sail. Olive and Frank fitted the boat with a rudder and tiller to steer it. Frank reached Pasture Island, and Pilbeam herded the last mammoth on board. That's when they discovered something else about sailing.
Come on, Frank. Let's go.
We can't! The wind's blowing the wrong way!
Now they're both stuck on the island, and so's my sheet.
Couldn't they turn the sail around and make the boat go in the other direction?
Not quite the opposite direction, Olive, but almost. You're talking about sailing on or close to the wind. When a boat is sailing in the same direction as the wind is blowing, it's said to be running before the wind. When the sails are pulled in, the boat sails at roughly 45 degrees to the wind direction. When you want to change direction upwind, called tack, just push the tiller and watch your head. Oh, just like that, as we go tacking or beating upwind. And after a lot of shouting from the shore, that's just what Frank and Pilbeam did. One more time should do it!
Okie dokie. Oh. Frank, we're going pretty fast, aren't we?
Yes! Much faster than with those holes. Great, isn't it?
Yeah, just one thing though. How are we going to stop?
Dad! Pilbeam! Are you all right?
I think so. We're back at any rate.
Oh, tell you what, I'm starving. Where's my dinner, Brenda?
Dinner? Is that all you can think of? What I'm thinking is, where's my sheet?
I'm really sorry about that, Brenda. I'm sure I can think of something.
We might not agree on everything, Brenda, but your cooking certainly agrees with me.
And me? Oliver and Troy would love it too. I wonder if they found your sheet yet, Brenda.
Come on, Troy! It's easy!
Okay. Yes. I can do it. I can.